32 laps of Sprint Cup racing on Fox so far from Las Vegas. Only one caution flag for Jamie McMurray's slide. And now Kyle Busch gives up another spot, this time to Jeff Gordon.
Handel's gone way on that car big time. I think there's a smoke coming off the right side of it now. Let's watch him here. Gets real close getting into one. Ooh. No, he didn't hit it.
But I mean, we've seen that with so many race cars this week. But yeah, Darrell, we've run 23 laps now since that caution. And remember, these cars like Kyle Busch, they have not been to pit road. So the handling's starting to go away for sure.
Yep. I was a little bit concerned, not a lot, but a little bit concerned about what kind of tire situation we're going to have today based on the fact they hadn't had any real long runs. So it'll be interesting to see how tire wear goes today, too. Because they got to write quite a bit different tire than they had here last year.
Carl Edwards started second. Greg Biffle started the day in 6th place, and Matt Kenseth started 13th. They have the Ford moves of the race thus far.
Kyle Busch starting to fight back with Jeff Gordon in the 24 car, but
help is coming. Big brother Kurt coming right up to his back bumper.
Kurt definitely, what few long runs we saw yesterday, Kurt definitely looked like he didn't have that fast race car, couldn't cut that fast lap, but he was good on the long runs.
Now I say help, but they drive for different teams in different manufacturer cars, and they're not teammates. They are brothers. We'll see how this sorts out.
And there's just not a lot of help you can do at this mile-and-a-half racetrack. You may be able to set a pick for somebody, but that's about it.
And next week we go to a track that is like this, only faster. Atlanta Motor Speedway on Fox next Sunday.
Same size, just a lot more banking.
You're looking at Kurt Busch in the number 2. A little wobbly off the corner there, Darrell, as we watch from Jeff Gordon.
Yeah,
no grip in the rear.
That's Jeff Gordon.
If you can turn them front tire blowers off, we need about 13 more to the pit stop. I'm going to get the track bar down.
Steve Letarte, he's telling him, isn't he?
But that's great information. You know, we have little to no things that driver can adjust from the cockpit. Adjustments have to be made on pit road. But they have blowers that help keep the air pressure down on the front tires. What Steve Letarte told him to do, cut the blowers off. Let the air pressure come up in the front tires. That'll help tighten the car up till we can make an adjustment on the pit stop.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 88 racing Sam Hornish for 18th position.
Now Dale Earnhardt Jr. 88 car, Tony Eury Jr. they were another one of those cars that came to pit road under that caution at lap 10.
I think that's going to pay off. Not only is it going to pay off in your car handling better, but now some of these guys are faced with having to make a green flag pit stop. And that means you'll probably go a lap down.
Battling Brian Vickers now in the 83.
There you go. Outside at your door.
How about Kenny Schrader? That's a top 15 car, and that's one of the few single car teams, the number 49, BAM Racing. One of the few single car teams left in NASCAR, and Schrader had a good qualifying effort, started 19th, had to time his way into the show. He's running in 13th.
He just drove by Ryan Newman in that 12 car to take that position away.
He's just having fun. You know, I talked to Schrader and he said, you know, I'm glad to be in this car, glad to be at the track, glad to have a car to drive, and he's having a good time.
I've told you the story about Barnyard Raceway in Rhode Island. Schrader wants to have run a race in all 50 states. There's no real racetrack in Rhode Island, but we talked to folks at Barnyard. They're going to run a summer series now just so Schrader can come compete.
Schrader there.
You bet.
But now Kenny Schrader, he rode his motorcycle from Daytona to Fontana, California. He rode it from Fontana to Vegas, about a 3.5 hour drive. He said, I think I'll put it on the truck and send it back to North Carolina. I think I'll fly home from here.
Another great news story is Scott Riggs. He's having his best race in some time. Started 7th. He is running 6th in one of the Haas Automation team cars.
And his teammate, Jeremy Mayfield's running 10th in the team car. Those are Hendrick cars. I mean, I know Booty and those guys that work on those cars, but they have an open door policy with Hendrick. So if Hendrick cars run good, they should run pretty good too.
And other than Jeff Gordon, they're the 2 best Hendrick cars here.
41 laps complete. Carl Edwards, coming off of last week's victory, has led 21 of them. Kyle Busch, the hometown boy who started on pole, has led the other 18.
great movie. Something about that leading man. Stay tuned, there's more NASCAR coming up on Fox.